This is very random and in the moment. And I really have been super quiet about like trying to focus too much on the whole Diddy scandal and everything else that's going on. But with the video that has been released, basically it just puts the nail in the coffin at this point for everything that he's worked so hard to build and sustain for himself. So right now I'm like going through my cards to find his card, which is for November 4th, 1969. And keep in mind, when I initially did a reading for Kim Porter, she kept advising me not to speak on a matter and to only focus on what happened when she initially passed and what she wanted to say to her children. But I feel like it's just gotten to the point where now we can talk about this because with that video coming out, it's coming to a very disruptive end. So I feel a little bit more comfortable speaking on this situation pertaining to this man and looking a little bit further into, him and what's going on with his energy and different characters that I'll probably mention as well. So again, November 4th, 1969 is his birthday. So we're going to use this card as Diddy's card, man holding a heart. And we're just going to see what's been going on with him or what's happening around him. It's a lot unfolding right now. And yes, I do personal readings, so you guys can book me in my links below. Support through Cashapp if you'd like to. I do charge $60 for 30 minutes or $40 for 20. You can test me for yourself. I only ask for birthdays. I don't ask any questions, and I just give it to you how it is. So let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. It's like, yo, it's so crazy because his card's here. And then I also have Goddess of the Moon, okay? It's a lot of feminine energy, holding in a lot of secrets that have been imprisoning a lot of people, but now it's kind of like putting that latch onto him, and that's what he's worried about subconsciously. So I find that to be quite interesting. I'm going to look further into these two cards because I find it interesting with the dynamics of the feminine energies together with the Goddess of the Moon and the attachment card. Okay, matters pertaining to love, door to romance. I did so much. Maybe he's thinking I did so much for these women. I've done so much for so many different people. Why is this happening like this? Why? Okay, now it's gone back to normal. I'm sorry. People like to disrupt me and call out of nowhere. Look at this communication card. It's kind of like trying to find ways to communicate with certain people and get in contact with individuals and trying to, trying to like see if they can kind of calm the waters down a bit. But it seems like he's losing his patience. That's what it seems like. He's losing his patience with things not necessarily being in his control when it comes down to love, from what I'm looking at here. In the past, Archangel Metatron, I kind of feel like it's funny when you dream about something and it's been kind of brewing up for a minute and then you just kind of like ignore those dreams. But he's been thinking about this or dreaming about this for quite some time. And then it's also showing me the balance of the yin and yang. Maybe there's been so much dominance in masculine energy, okay, like that yang fire energy. And now as we're looking, we're seeing that this Goddess of the Moon energy is that yin energy coming back to kind of suffice itself, to kind of balance out the aggressiveness that's been kind of happening with this, problem that's been going on. Here's what's in the situation: walking away. He feels like there's no way out, right? There's no way to like cut ties. And I kind of feel like, I'm going to say this, he seems to be the type of person, I feel like the way that he feels to me right now is like, I've done so much for so many people. I've given so much to so many people. I've helped so many people. And you just gonna cut me off like that? He's not, I don't know. I just feel like he's not the type to really just be okay with people walking away from him like that, no matter how ugly things get. Look at that. So we have caring connections in the situation. Obviously, the biggest circumstance is dealing with Cassie and everything else that we have going on. We're aware of this. Um, yeah, and he had an album called No Way Out. And look at that. And it's a female trying to walk away. Like, I'm trying to cut this shit off and walk away. And he's like, what do you think you're going? And I'm not, and it's not only about just like lovers and things like that. It's women that he's put on. It's women that he's helped. It's women that he's bought gifts for, lavish, business deals. It's a multitude of those different things. Okay. So I'm looking at this woman holding a coin in a situation as well. So woman holding a coin, I kind of feel like is related to Cassie's card because she is a Virgo, I believe. So he has a lot of resentment. It's like you may be able to walk away, but you might not be able to run away. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that's what I'm hearing. So I'm just letting you all know what it is. And then there's another female right here. Look at that. Looks like, who's this? Woman holding a heart. Okay, matching suited card to his card. So yeah, Scorpio sun, yeah, and especially with that Virgo moon, he felt like he had a lot of control over her. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that Virgo moon, especially with the Virgo in her as her sun sign, he felt that he had so much control over her. And that's where that goddess of the moon card comes in with that Virgo energy. But it seems like there's another female energy that's kind of trying to, how can I say it? Maybe she's already spoken up, but I also feel like she's trying to get that much attention as Cassie has. I don't know if this is like a rebrand tactic or what this person is trying to do, but it seems like that's the next move that they're attempting to try to do, to follow in that person's footsteps. But I keep feeling like he has a very strong grasp on this person right now. Yes, they could be in the industry. They could be very well known. But he's good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say good luck. It's like choices card. What do I do? All these doors are closing for me, and there's a lot of anxiety about this. There could be somebody that's still somewhat imprisoned in this situation while all this stuff is going on, and it's making her nervous. I don't know why I keep hearing baby mama or something like that. Maybe the one that just had the baby or whatever, they're feeling maybe trapped in this circumstance while all of this stuff is like kind of crumbling around them. But there needs to be a lot of protection. He doesn't seem like the type to want to just let this go so easily, especially with Archangel Michael. It just seems like you can have people that can surveillance you and different things like that. But Diddy, he likes to move very quiet, very, very sneaky, if that makes sense. You got to be like on high alert and in full protection with Archangel Uriel on your crown, you know what I'm saying, and have spiritual protection for yourself. Angel of balance, how all this stuff is going to play out in court. And I don't feel like he's the type. I'm telling you right now. Door to spirit at the bottom of the deck. It's time to turn a new page. It's time to do a lot of healing. Female lawyers involved that are involving more women that are coming out of the woodwork. From what I'm seeing, they're taking action now. But they've been bound or they've been silenced for a very long time. And he feels that, certain people are just doing this for financial gain, but they're doing this to probably feel appreciated in the light and to feel that love in the light as well. I'm going to use the regular tarot now. I just feel like I can probably talk about this more. Oh, that woman holding a heart that just showed up in my head. Because I just mentioned Kim Porter. I just keep feeling Kim's energy all over the place. So maybe that's what I should do right now is find her card and focus on her. Because I'm telling you right now, when I first did my first reading on Kim Porter, this was like, I don't know, 2018, 2019. I can't remember, some time ago. She kept telling me, she was like, don't speak on that man. Do not speak on him. Focus on what I want to say to you for the kids, like for the kids and my message that I want to get to them. And I respected her wishes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I remember, and I'll never forget this, with Kim Porter. I know she is, I know she's a Sagittarius, I believe. But for Kim Porter, there was the devil card in the situation. And that just rubbed me the wrong way. And the more that I kept looking into the devil card, it kept showing me hangman, just different tumultuous energy. And she said, don't talk about it now. So I knew, it's like I was aware of what was going on and how heavy it was. But I think she was doing her best to try to protect me as a young Black woman. That she was doing her best to try to protect me. And she said, listen, focus on the kids, focus on what I want to say to the children, focus on the messages that I want to put out there and let it be. But right now, she feels better. She feels better. I'm going to use this card, this King of Cups, okay, as Diddy. I want to see what Kim Porter thinks about him right now with everything that's going on, okay? Like I said before, you all can support via Queen Prodigy 369 via Cashapp. You can hit me up or use an email with queenprodigy369 at gmail. If you want to reach out to me, donate through PayPal, or you can hit my link, which is in the description below, to book any readings for yourself and try me out. All right, so let's see what we got. It's interesting because the last time we were pulling out a lot with the Goddess of the Moon card before. So we were pulling out with a lot of the Goddess of the Moon card. Oh yeah, and keep in mind my birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to me. Just want to put that out there really quick. So that's why I'm kind of like, let me take advantage of this energy now since I had a lot of time to rest. So we have this King of Cups on the crown, right? Subconscious mind. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. In the subconscious mind, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, obviously, it talks about family wealth. It talks about those things, but it also generally just talks about family in general and seeing how this affects the family. In the past, it's showing me the Hermit card. Maybe she's been in a lot of deep contemplation about what's happened in the past and how it's currently affecting her family right now. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. But it's a lot of introspective energy to reflect on how can I utilize myself to move through this energy to help my family as much as possible. It's like showing me this Four of Pentacles in the root. A lot of possessiveness, a lot of control. But I kind of feel like she's flipping it in a weird way. Like she's had so much control over me in my life. And now I feel like I'm kind of flipping it. And the funny thing is what's in the situation is this Knight of Pentacles. And I keep feeling like she's kind of pulling that towards her son and his career and being concerned for him. And like, you know, she doesn't want him. I don't know what it is. It's like she does not want him involved. And I know that he's like, you know, a mini twin to him and everything else like that. But it's just like, you got to create your own person. Like she keeps saying, I need you to be your own person. That's what she wants to say to her son. It's like, I need you all, to all her kids, you know, but specifically the one that looks like him. I need you to be your own person. You do not need to fight this battle. This is not your battle. Look at that. And maybe that's kind of coinciding with that fire energy because I believe he is, his birthday is in Aries. So it's like trying to branch off and trying to become his own man. With this King of Wands energy, that's what she wants for him, like to be the man that, you know, the father couldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Don't play into the nonsense. That's what I keep hearing. Do not play into this nonsense or else it's going to cost you. Look at that. The suspended one. So it's like she's trying to protect, you know, her son. She's trying to protect him. And I feel like she knows, or he knows, something that's going on pertaining to her situation with death. And I'm going to show you these 3 cards really quick because I already laid these out. So 7 of Swords, deception. Okay, secrets with the Moon card. We already saw the Moon card before with the Goddess of the Moon deck with the original Oracle deck. And the Death card. There's a lot of hidden secrets that's on her mind. And I don't know why she feels that maybe her sons are kind of like turning a blind eye to this, but she's like, it's time now. It's time. Enough secrets. All of these things are kind of falling out now. And this is like surrounding, my death. And this is why I'm not going to rest until all this stuff comes to light. And this is the time for the opportunity. They took this opportunity, is what she's saying. They took this opportunity for me to travel because, she went abroad and did her thing, traveled, and it seems like there's some sort of secrecy. I'm walking into a trap. You understand what I'm saying? Certain things are left behind and it was done sloppily, is what she's saying. And this is the result of it with the Death card. I want to see what else she wants to talk about with this particular situation. But she's saying, I'm speaking up now. The Page of Wands, I'm speaking up. I'm tired of, this is good news that's coming in. This is interesting. So I keep feeling like towards the Emperor, the father, okay? So the father, we talking about Diddy. We talking about Diddy. Look at that. She got a message for him. So let's see what message. Let's see what message she has for this emperor, this tyrant, this, this is Mars energy. So this is still Scorpio energy. Look how much Scorpio energy that is with the Death card, with the Emperor, the King of Cups, which is his card. Okay, Judgment. Ooh, she's not playing. She's not playing. She wants him. And when I say she wants him, I'm talking about she wants him on the other side with her. I don't know if y'all got chills or not, but whew, she wants him on the other side with her. Judgment Day is coming. The Judgment Day is coming. 2 of Swords. You try to say things peacefully. You try to, bury this and move on and move forward peacefully. I don't know if that's what she wants. She's having a strong hold on this right now. 7 of Wands. She's not letting this go. She's not letting this go. Okay? I'm not letting this go. Chariot card. It's time to move forward. Something's happening in July. So what's going on in July, sis? Because it seems like there's a lot of movement and travel and stuff opening up in July. So what's happening in July? 7 of Pentacles. There's a plan. And I keep on looking at something resurfacing, something that was buried that's coming up from the ground. Okay. Something is buried and it's coming up from the ground. And I keep on feeling like there's an item that is buried. And certain people know where this item is. And it's going to be a bombshell. Right when they think that they can take things and hide things and get rid of things, in secrecy and all this other stuff like that. It's not done. It's not done yet. This will be my final way of being able to communicate, is what she's saying with the Magician card. It's kind of like, oh, you thought that you had the last laugh, but I do. I'm going to be the one saying what's on my mind. And somebody has this information or knows where to find it, and they're going to get it. And then it's going to be like a recording of her speaking. It's like a recording, of her talking. I don't know. It's that's what I keep on looking at in my third eye. And look at that. She's saying that Queen of Pentacles, which is similar to the woman holding a coin, Cassie's going to be the one to find it. She's going to be the one to bring this out. But I keep on feeling like it's going to come in July. This is karma turning on itself with the Wheel of Fortune. This is karma turning on itself with the Wheel of Fortune, child. So it's not done yet. This is not done. This is not over yet. I want to see if she has anything else. It's kind of like, in a strange way, Cassie has kind of taken on, she's taken on, like, she's pulled in Kim's energy, like her strength, because she didn't have the courage or the power to leave. And I feel like Kim has already been there and done that, and she's already been through all these things, especially having the kids and everything. She misses her babies. She do want to say that. Look at that, the Six of Cups. I miss my babies. She wants to be able to be there for her babies. I feel like she's getting choked up and emotional. And she wants them to have other choices in life and be with people that love them and care. It's like she does not want them to walk down this road anymore. You see that person that has like the eye over their hand and everything, like, oh, I'll just turn a blind eye to certain things. She wants her son to be their own individual. She wants them to have a new place, a new home. She doesn't want them around these monsters, these snakes. She wants them to be successful and victorious. You know what I'm saying? She just does not want that. She wants them to be able to move forward peacefully away from all this stuff. I'm just going to, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. World card. Yeah, the world card, she's kind of like, we back in business. We blowing this up. Yeah, we're blowing this up. There's a lot of communication happening. Full card, you should have watched your step. At first, I loved you. You know what I'm saying? You were very romantic. You took care and did what you had to do. And then as things went along, you just kept running around, and then you tried to block me out. You tried to imprison me. You tried to block me out. You tried to silence me. And look at that, the Justice card. So something is happening, again, with this Justice card, Tower card. Boom. Surprise. Empress card. It's coming out in either some sort of in the courts, or there's something that's happening to where she's able to exude her strength beyond the dead. I've never seen anything like this in my life, okay? But it's showing me that July, August energy, because this strength card is showing me a lot of Leo energy, and it's showing me the Empress card, like it's her turn to speak as a mother. She's doing this as a mother, is what she keeps saying. I'm ready to do this as a mother. I'm going to place, let me see if I can find Diddy's card really quick. And I did get a warning that I only have like 20%. So we're going to like try to wrap this up in about 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because, they be calling my phone and doing all types of stuff when I go live because they get in their feelings. But I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm tired of being silenced. I'm tired of this industry thinking that they can control people and suppress women that are good people. Don't do nothing wrong. Just want to make a living. Just want to do good in the world. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's time for people to speak up for themselves. So, really quick, I want to ask her specifically. Listen, we're going to have to deal with BBL Drizzy another day. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever is happening to Diddy seems like it's going to mirror with Drizzy. Because it sounds like they matching anyway, but we ain't finna talk about their escapades. What's good? Because I wanted to find out with this death card, and I said, did he have anything to do with it? Okay. Allegedly. Let me put out allegedly out there. This is the first card that came up, which is the Ace of Swords. Someone being very violent, striking. This is getting deep. Let me turn over some more cards really quick because I just want to show you all. Intuition. She's upset because she keeps saying he wanted control over the baby. I already knew. It's like her intuition. She's saying her intuition was already telling her. And then it's showing me, again, with this June lovers energy, okay? Like, oh, I thought we were on good terms, different things like that. Whatever I could do me, you could do you, whatever it is. Ace of Cups, it's like she found new love. Victory card. She thought that she was kind of like breaking free from this situation. And then look at that. The Four of Swords. It all ended. Oh yeah, I'm super proud of Kendrick because see, they took the bait from Academics channel. See, I basically said, yo, there should be a mulatto and chocolate, versus chocolate type of hip hop beef or whatever. And Akon just want to take my stuff and run with it, right? And basically they've been doing their best to suppress me from being online and being able to grow the way that I should have been growing, or like how they wanted to illegally Baker Act me and then use Klansmen to threaten me and come for my life, basically, and try to intimidate me when I didn't do anything wrong but do my job accurately. They want to take information from me, make millions off of it during a beef, which I laid low and kind of let Kendrick do his own thing. But I'm just grateful for the fact that he was able to hear me when a lot of people were just trying to write me off as insane when I worked extremely hard to go to school to become a therapist to prove them wrong. And they still sabotaged me there as well and harassed me in that school and intimidated me from being able to become a therapist. But the fact that I was able to prove the fact that they illegally did this was enough for me. And I'm sure that fight isn't over either, but this is just the beginning. So he was just able to be a voice when, when they constantly keep trying to shut women down and shut them up and, just try to play us. So it's crazy because it just seems like she was on a path of like finding success, love, and happiness for herself. And look at that, the Four Swords, shut it down. The High Priestess. Let's see what this High Priestess in the past is about. Yeah, she kind of knew she was going to be betrayed because she was working on something with the Eight of Pentacles, working extremely hard on something that would be able to, oh, she's saying it's coming out. She's not playing. Somebody has a copy somewhere, and it seems that it's going to come out with the Chariot card. And she's going to be liberated when that comes out. And that's where that July energy is coming from. And the situation is this Page of Pentacles, kind of similar to that Knight of Pentacles, trying to control the babies, trying to control what happens with the babies. But she's trying to break them free to move them out peacefully. It seems like she's just concerned about her girls. She can't really control what the boys want to do, but it's like trying to break. I guess she's saying that she wants them to do runway. She wants them to be in the modeling world, and she wants them to be around Kimura. And she feels that she's like let them down in a way that she couldn't be there for them as a woman, as a mother, to be able to nurture them and protect them from this situation. Again, Page of Wands, the Page of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay, the dude on your card looks like, girl, it could be all coinciding. And this one looked like Drizzy, don't it? Child. Anyway. Girl, they all getting looped the fuck. They all getting looped in, child. They are all getting looped in. It's like trying to keep up with the Joneses. You see what I'm saying? And then you let go of somebody that cares for you the most or cares for your family the most just to try to stay ahead. Just to try to stay ahead. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Guess who's next in line? I guess maybe that's the reason why I put his face up there like that. Look at these. Look at these faces. You're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, you're trying to keep up like to it's about power. You see what I'm saying? It's not even about the fact of, oh, do you love her? Do you care about her? No, it's not even about that. This person keeps looking at this individual as a commodity. Look at how quickly they could just Four Swords this person, put them to sleep forever. That's sickening. But she's like, I have faith in my God. Look at that, with the Hierophant card. This is not over yet. You got her messed up. Look at that with the Strength card. I'm coming back with a vengeance. And again, Knight of Cups, all this love stuff you be talking, and now you just left me by myself. You left me alone. You left me with nothing. You left me with nothing. No babies. No life of my own, no voice, no, you know what I'm saying? You left me with nothing. That's colder than a divorce. That's colder than I'm taking the kids. But by the time I'm done with you, I'm walking away. I'm walking the fuck away. For real this time, I'm walking away. It's something with the moon that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is like a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, something, some sort of eclipse that's coming up. That's when she's going to basically walk away from this portal. She's like, you're a fucking fool. Look at you, fool. You didn't even watch your step. But this time we're going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate my homecoming in a good way. Look at that, the Emperor card. All these different females around you, and you had a solid one. That's what she keeps saying. You had a solid one. And you still couldn't be satisfied and let me go. You still was running around out here doing chaos and doing whatever you was doing. Like, she's going off, okay? You always said you was at work. You always said that, but you always wanted control. You always wanted to take control over whatever it is that you had going on and not let me go. You didn't want to let me go, and that's what broke her heart. It's enough. And the fact that you take her from her babies, the one thing that made her, you know what I'm saying? The one thing that made her feel complete in life, you took them babies away from her. But she was like, I have a plan because I know you're not going to stop. I tried to create barriers around from you to heal myself. Okay, so let me see what this Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups energy, what's going on? Yeah, it's like she seems to be communicating with certain females, either female friends or someone that's very close to her, nurturing to her. Look at that with this Empress card, Mother card. She wants somebody to take her babies and take care of her babies. Woo! And I keep hearing Kimora. I keep on hearing like she's calling out for Kimora. She's calling out for Kimora. Kimora knows. Look at that, the suspended one, okay? She's like, I know this is not gonna be done in vain, but I just want somebody. She came to the house and she already knew. She knew. And they were arguing about this. She wanted to know what happened. Kimora wanted to find out what happened. And she's like, girl, I'm telling you what it is right now. Take care of my babies, because protect and take care of my babies, because judgment is coming soon. I don't know. Woo! I'm getting chills. Look at that, the Nine of Cups. She's like, I'm finally going to be able to celebrate and move forward. It's kind of like, this is very hard. You know, it's like I'm celebrating because it's finally, justice is finally able to move forward. She wants her son to make better choices. He's making bad choices because he's upset and he feels lost without her. You know what I mean? But it's time to kind of turn this new page, this Star card. It's not that things are over for you yet. It's just that you have to let the bad go. You have to let the abuse go. You have to let all this traumatic nonsense that your father said was okay go, because it's time. It's time for people to handle the consequences of what they do to women, what they do to innocent people, what they do to harm people, to traumatize people. And he hasn't been able to fully express himself. He's been blocked out from that, and he feels like the family has changed forever. But I feel like once he kind of frees himself from this situation, he'll be able to see the opportunity to bring in this family back into a comfortable situation. They're afraid that they're going to lose everything, and that's not the case. It's just that some of the rotten apples gotta get out of the way. And I feel like she's focused on her babies and her baby's welfare. You know what I mean? That's any mother. That's what she would want. That's what any mother would want. But I guess we started this reading off with Diddy. We kind of looped in a couple of other big wigs like Drizzy and, you know, allegedly Jay-Z in the mix too. Kind of, I guess it's kind of like mirroring in a weird way. And then we're just going to end it off with Kim Porter, because I started off with Kim and I feel like we should end it with Kim. And then we'll see how things go. But thank you all for coming to support. Thank you all for the love. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Again, Queen Prodigy 369 on Cash App. You all can book me. You all can hit me up at queenprodigy369 at Gmail for PayPal or whatever you guys want. I'm here for you all. Thank you all for joining and watching, and thank you all for encouraging me to keep going. But yes, love y'all very, very much. And we're going to see how all of this unfolds. I'm just looking at it from the spiritual perspective. I know there's all these things coming out, but I just wanted to hear what Kim basically had to say. It's like kind of start off with Diddy and then end it with Kim, because she's going to end it. So I love you guys.